Today, I am here to tell you why people are more motivated being a recovering addict. Sobriety is a hard task to do, and making and completing goals while being sober is even harder. It is possible with the correct steps and internal and external motives. People in recovery are motivated to do better and be better people. They have something to prove to themselves and others who doubt them. When someone says, "You can't accomplish that," or "You won't be able to do that," it makes a recovering addict push themselves to prove people wrong. I believe people who have had an addiction in the past have more drive to accomplish goals for the simple reason of they want to have it all back. They want to get what they lost back, which could be reputation, family, work ethic, and many other things. In recovery, usually treatment centers show addicts all the tools that they need to help them get through their mental issues, their feelings, everything that they've been going through, all the trauma, and it shows them the tools they need to be successful in their recovery process. Making a plan of action and goals through treatments and mental health treatments can help them succeed. If the addict knows that they can make goals, complete them successfully, or go above and beyond what they wanted to do, that gives someone more motivation to want to finish a goal, start a new goal, and finish that goal. Everything is a process and it takes time. As an addict works through their mental and feelings, they find the root of the problem. Then they build a solid foundation of how to never go back to that root of the problem. The patterns that they had during addiction, they can turn those around and use all that motivation they had to go and chase their high, to go and chase their dreams, chase their job that they want, chase the things that they want, family that they want. If they want to see their kids again, they can chase that. They're motivated to prove people wrong. Motivating them to know what's right and wrong throughout the rest of their lives is part of that foundation. It's a step-by-step process called stepping stones. Using stepping stones throughout your addiction can help you in your recovery process. They want to try their best to stay sober. When employers or friends give them an opportunity, many recovering addicts will take it and do the best they can with it. Some employers may be weary of hiring addicts, recovering addicts, people in halfway houses, or people that just got out of prison for using drugs, selling drugs. But I'm here to tell you that some of them are more motivated to stay away from it and try to be successful with their lives. It is their job to make the employer believe them and have accountability for their actions. Having accountability for one's actions can help them not fall backwards and go back to drugs. If they know in their heart that they were wrong, they'll admit it to their employer, and the employer might be able to trust them better. Staying consistent and constant throughout their employment can help them build trust with their employer who may have doubts. According to the article Relationships in Recovery, Repairing Damage and Building Healthy Connections While Overcoming Addiction by Kelly E. Green, they have a workbook to keep healthy relationships while going through recovery. Doing workbooks and journaling during your recovery process can help get your thoughts out into paper. That can also help motivate you to stay sober. Knowing that this is what I thought today, well, tomorrow is a new day, maybe I'll think differently, instead of keeping it all in your head. It gives you a step-by-step process of skills one can use to build key relationships correctly. Using tools such as apologies, forgiveness, goals can all help an addict in the future intimate relationships also. There are ups and downs while maintaining sobriety, so motivation can be scarce during some times. People get discouraged and may want to go back to drugs or alcohol to cope. Some people may relapse, and that doesn't mean they lose. It doesn't mean they are a failure. It just means they didn't have a solid enough foundation to stay away from the trauma and stay away from their feelings that they had. And they need to go back and they need to fix those feelings. Building steady foundations can help prevent lack of motivation. A steady foundation would be surrounding yourself with people that you love and that love you. They have to have a support group, a sponsor, friends that are sober. Surrounding yourself with inspirational people during this critical time can help give you a boost of pride and confidence. Addicts seeking recovery for long term keep those friends and keep those relationships steady. According to the South Suburban Council, surrounding yourself with a support system can be beneficial to recovery and motivation. Family, support groups, sponsors, and peers who also want to do well and want you to do well are all great people to look to for role models or friends or family. Instead of rewarding yourself with drugs or a drink for accomplishing a task, finishing the workday, finishing homework, many other things, your goals, an addict can make other reward system concepts to keep on the right track while doing well, maintaining good, solid relationships. Having a companion can be a praise for someone doing well. This doesn't mean to jump into a relationship after treatment and lean on them as a codependent person. It just means to have someone there to root for you. To have someone else there to help you along your journey can help significantly. According to the Addiction Center, in conclusion, just because someone hit rock bottom does not mean they lost the game of life. It does not mean that they are a failure. It does not mean that they are someone that shouldn't be living. It does not mean that they should quit trying to stay sober. It taught them how to survive in tough situations and how to be strong, even when no one is rooting for them. Motivation comes from both within, internally, and external motives. People, things, and reasons can motivate an addict. Never judge a book by its cover. Thank you for listening to my speech, and hopefully this opened your eyes to other people other than yourself being sober and giving somebody else a shot.